How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well on this Friday evening. Um, yeah, we're back with more Tsukihime. I should I be streaming right now? Probably not, but it's one of those days, so I just want to have a little fun. But yeah. Last time we left off, I think it was like a week ago. Now, what was it then? Let's see. I think the last time I streamed was like Saturday. Actually, no, it wasn't. The 19th. No, it was Friday. It was a week ago Friday. Funny enough. So, yeah. Um, it's been a bit. But, yeah, let's see if we can just keep going. See if we can keep going. But yeah, I think I made a community post. Made some progress on the video, so I want to take a little break, but still working on it. Don't worry, still working on it. But yeah. So let's see. Flowchart. It's weird. Yeah, I know I'm missing some stuff, like a lot of stuff, but hey, man, we ball, right? Anyways, back then, the whole mansion was like a giant playground. Uh, actually, hold on. Yeah. The garden, the deep forest, the house, a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. Every day was fun. No one thought about ever growing up. We believed that days and nights would always be the same. It was just a childhood spent playing like puppies. We got along wonderfully, and were the best of playmates. When I turned back, Akio would be there, waving her hands and hiding shyly. Yes, always the same. At the time, the mansion was a giant playground. Sorry, I just got a message that startled me a little bit. It's raining. Yeah, okay. I knew it. Well, slightly raining. There you go. At the time, the mansion was a giant playground, the garden a deep forest, the house a tall castle. We played in our own little world, which would take days to explore. I slowly awakened and opened my eyes. Sorry, gotta do this real quick. Ba, ba. Something malicious is brewing. Ba. Y'all ready to party tonight? There you go. I slowly awaken and open my eyes. The morning light wraps around me and my sleepiness starts to lift. Oh, wow, great. Awesome. As the last message is clear, I sense that I had a very nostalgic dream. As soon as I open my eyes, I start to see those terrible things jump into my vision. 1, 2, 3. And then that's it. We both. Leave the rest to you. Herman Miller chair. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. Yep, the rest I leave to you. My head snaps with pain. I scramble for the glasses by my pillow and put them on. I take in some air. After taking a few deep breaths, I manage to calm down. Why did I... so early? See those lines so clearly this early in the morning. It's difficult to see the lines of death in buildings. Usually hard to see them, and seeing them so clearly like I just did now is rare. What's more, I even saw those points. I think my headache is getting worse too. Sensei said to use eyes would attract things that weren't good. I think Arcuid and those vampires are certainly not good. So maybe it's all affecting my eyes and making them stronger. Can't be. I'm probably just tired. Please excuse me. Hisui enters and greets me with a bow. Oh, morning, Hisui. Yes, good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui brings my uniform as usual. And lawn care professional. I'm talking about lawn care professional. I'll show you what a lawn care professional is. Nah, I'm Wiley. There you go. Now the rest is up to them. Alright. But I can tell she's a bit angry. The reason doesn't need to be said. She must be angry over yesterday because I didn't get back until very late. Worked my way into my room and slept. Hisui, last night, Shiki-sama, there's no need to give me any excuses. She's very upset. It's so funny how she cares. She cares for him. Obviously she's his maid, but it's like she cares for him in a very affectionate way, like a big sister looking out for her little brother, even though I think she's younger than him. It's adorable. Answering quickly, she starts walking towards the door. Then please excuse me. Nissan has prepared your breakfast, so please hurry to the sitting room. Yeah, I planned on doing so. And Shiki-sama, Akiya-sama would like to talk to you about your late return last night. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. So please hurry to the sitting room. She shuts the door emotionlessly. Well, come to think of it, this is a perfectly natural result. Akiya is the only one in the sitting room. Gohaku-san is in the kitchen humming away. There we go. Switch. No, we just bought. Akiya doesn't say anything when she sees me and sips her tea quietly. Hey, good morning, Akiya. I try to greet her as naturally as I can. Akiya's eyebrow twitches as she places her teacup down and slowly looks at me. She's gonna kill you, bro. Good morning, Nissan. It was quite late when you came home last night, wasn't it? No, not really. It was at most a little past 1 o'clock. Quite normal for a healthy young man in high school to be up, right? I see. My bedtime is always past midnight, so I was up at that time. But I would come home much earlier than that. There was some pressing circumstances and I couldn't get back, but I did return, so... Yes, very late at night, and you went back to your room. Without saying anything, or even making a noise. Goodness, you acted like you were out doing something you felt guilty over. Her stare is pure ice. This is the second time, and I'm sure even though Akiya looks calm, she was quite angry. Nissan, I don't know what went on at the Arima house, but here the curfew is 8 o'clock. Very lenient with him. Very lenient with him. It's funny because, like, you know, she does care for his brother, her brother, but it's also a matter of, like, she is the head of the house now, and he's not respecting that. Which, you know, we'll see when we get to her route. No, put you there. It's a rule that must not be broken. Sorry, just that line. The gate will be locked after that, so please don't climb over like a robber. Oh, you do. The surveillance cameras show me quite clearly. It is a good thing Kohaku realized it was you and turned off the alarm system, because otherwise you would probably be detained right now. Oh, I should thank Kohaku-san then. And Akiha, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have kept quiet about it. If you understand, then it's fine. Please make sure you observe your curfew from now on. I will overlook it this time. About that, Akiha. What is it? It's a little hard to say. That's something to do tonight, too. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'm not going to do anything but... Aki's gaze tightens. Oh no. Kohaku. She suddenly stands up. Kohaku-san comes in from the kitchen. Yes, what is it, Akiha-sama? I will be going to school. Get the preparations ready. Huh? But I have not made Shiki-san's breakfast. You can leave this person alone. It seems he can do everything by himself. Akiha strides towards the lobby. Kohaku-san sighs. Shiki-san, you should not make Akiha-sama so upset. You are her big brother, so please treat her better, okay? Saying that, she walks after Akiha. The teacup sits, still steaming. Woo! Well, in short, I'm left by myself to calmly consider my situation. You are in it now, my friend. She is. Well, the funny thing is that because this is Akua's route, I'm sure gonna have to pick all the choices centered around her because so is life, but what's it called? Guess I'm skipping breakfast today. Yeah, no doubt. Should stop at a convenience store on the way and buy some bread. There you go. Fourth period class is about modern society. The mood in the classroom is somewhat lighter than usual before lunch. Today is Wednesday, so there's one less hour of classes than usual. After lunch, there's homeroom and an hour of deciding what to do for the culture festival. What's more, tomorrow's a school holiday, so after this fourth period is over, it's practically vacation already. It's only natural for everyone to be waiting for the end of class bell to ring. Sleepy. I give a big yawn. The class is completely unchanged. The whole day progresses with nothing out of the ordinary. Come to think of it, I've been through so many strange experiences now I almost feel odd just sitting in class. And after classes are over and night falls, I have to go out once more with Arcuit. Thinking of that, I really don't have the time to be fooling around here. But yeah, here you are, because this is your responsibility. Yeah, here you are trying to beckon. I look at my reflection in the window glass. Tonoshiki's face seems to be happy for some reason. I tie in my expression. It's not like roaming the streets with Arcuit is fun, so am I acting like this? Because you like her, man, of course. Arcuit. There's really something wrong. Looking out the window into the rear courtyard, I can see an illusion of her waving at me and saying, hey. Hey, wait a minute! What? I push myself into the window and look down. I can only see the very edge of the rear courtyard, but without a doubt, Arcuit in her usual manner is at my school. I look around the classroom. Fortunately, there's no one who noticed the strange foreigner waving at me. Yeah, she's gotta be like German or something. There you go. Switch you back. And now we're golden. Alright. Back to it. What is she thinking? I moan to myself as I clutch my head. But complaining does me no good. So at 20 minutes till lunch. What are you gonna do, Shiki? If we leave her alone, who knows what she'll do? That's right. Preventable disasters should be stopped before they happen. Before she can start any interesting trouble, I have to take her off the school grounds. Sensei, I feel my anemia coming, so I need to leave. I raise my hand, and after getting permission from the teacher, I fly out of the classroom. Well, here you are. Oh, you're here. That was a pretty fast sprint. You're looking pretty lively this morning, Shiki. My jaw hangs wide open. As I sprint into the... What is going with her hair? What is this flap on top of her head? I don't get what this is. Strange. Oh. There you go, okay. As I sprint into the courtyard, Arcuate greets me with her usual radiance. It's smaller than I expected. I thought a school would be much bigger than... Kia! I grab Arcuate's arm. You, come with me. Dragging Arcuate behind me, I dash to a place where people won't see us. Hey, what are you doing taking me here all of a sudden? This place is no fun at all. Arcuate seems to be disappointed in this place. It's not like a school is a really interesting place to begin with. What are you doing? That's my... What are you doing? That's my line, Arcuate. I let go of her arm and thrust my index finger towards her. What do you mean? I'm asking, why are you walking around during daytime and why did you come to my school? You haven't even healed yet, so why can't you just settle down and rest? But since you said you would help me, I thought I would look for clues during the day. I didn't want to make you do any extra work. Don't worry about that. As I said I'd help, any extra work we'll do together, so just forget about it. Jeez. You're weakest during the middle of the day, yet you still leave. Do you enjoy just making me worry? I'm sorry. No, as long as you understand, it's okay. Arcuate? I'm sorry for making you worry. No. Actually, thanks. I think my heart beats loudly. Arcuate apologizing like this it's a bit out of the ordinary. Or I think, terribly cute. Forget our fault too, Shiki. I was watching for the longest time from the courtyard, but you never noticed me. I didn't know how to get inside, so I was thinking about dashing up to where you were. Dash up? You mean to my classroom on the 3rd floor? Yeah, footing wouldn't be difficult on the veranda. It's really easy to jump from there. I take it all back. As usual, she completely lacks any common sense. Good. That would have been pretty if you did that. I breathe a sigh of relief. I don't think many people noticed her. In the first place, there's only a few desks that can look out into the courtyard. And, so why the heck did you come to my school? You said you were looking for clues. I just felt something from around here. Then I picked up your set and realized it was your school. So you weren't thinking you just came for no reason? So you weren't thinking and you just came for no reason. I give a frown. Is she a dog or something? Well, excuse me. I came here for a reason. There's hardly any traces of the dead here, so I wanted to see it for myself. Really? But if there's no traces of the dead here, then shouldn't this place be unimportant? There's no one at school at night, so if the dead wanted some prey, they would go downtown, not to a school. Well, that does make sense. Something strange here. Can't really sense the dead, but since my eyes see death, I can tell without taking off my glasses. I see. If you say so, Shiki, then there's something strange about this place, perhaps. Not perhaps. Definitely. Arcuate looks like she doesn't believe me. Then, the chime rings, announcing the end of 4th period. Oh no, is it lunch already? Even though most people don't stay by this grove, since it's lunchtime, there will be lots of people walking around. Anyway, if we stay here any longer, people will see us. I'll keep my promise for sure, so just go home and rest. We may see the enemy tonight. Oh? You sound like you want me out of here, Shiki. She starts to look angry again. It's just your imagination, so hurry on back. Otherwise, things might get a little hairy. Go, shoo. Go. I push her away. I push her from behind. Though her eyes indicate she wants to say something, she just leaves silently. After watching Arkwood leave, I return to the courtyard. What is it? Someone's looking this way. Senpai? No mistake, it's Seo Senpai. But why is she making that expression? She has a fearsome expression that almost makes me doubt it's actually her. Senpai! I call out to her as I run. Senpai simply stands there watching me. What are you doing here? Same for you, Taono-kun. What were you doing there? Lunch has just began, so for you to be back here, you must have skipped 4th period class. Of course not. I just flew out of the classroom, that's all. Oh. Senpai answers without any enthusiasm. It's a normal smile, but it seems like she's glaring at me. More than that, did you eat lunch yet? If not, would you like to eat with me? Sorry, more than that, did you eat lunch yet? If not, would you like to eat with me? I try to play it off casually. I'm sorry, I already have someone else. Please ask me some other time. For an instant, she looks incredibly down as she says that. Senpai? What's wrong? You don't look too well. No, that isn't it. It's just that... It's true that fun things end rather quickly, Taono-kun. She gives a brilliant smile in contrast to before. With that, she walks inside by herself. As expected, a debate over what to do for the culture festival is a stormy one. Since everyone's opinions are different, the decision gets postponed until next week. By the time it's over, it's late in the afternoon. Everyone gets up tiredly from their chairs and leaves the classroom. Well then, there's nothing to do in the classroom. Should get ready for tonight and go back to the mansion. I don't swing by anywhere else and head right back to the mansion. Oh, let me see something. Yep, more points for her. The sun hasn't quite set, so Akiya probably isn't back yet. That Akiya. I wonder if she's still mad at me, or still mad like this morning. Well, that can't be helped either. I can't tell her the truth, so I'll probably just continue to be hated as a terrible older brother. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Hisui bows as I enter the mansion. Yeah, I'm back. Thanks for greeting me, Hisui. It's been a week since I've come back, but I'm not used to this yet. Akiya isn't back yet? No. She told me to tell you she would be back especially late tonight, so please eat dinner on your own, Shiki-sama. I know she'd still be angry for this morning. I slump my shoulders as I start to walk to my room. And then, Shiki-sama. Hisui looks around the lobby before she speaks again. Forgive me for asking an awkward question, but will you be leaving tonight again, Shiki-sama? What? She fixates her emotionless eyes on me. I think she simply wants to know what time I'll be back because she's so dedicated of a servant, but letting her know means Akiya would know. I should. Yeah, I trust Hisui. That's right. No matter how hard I try, I can't hide it from Hisui and Kohaku-san, who are in charge of maintaining the mansion. So the least I can do is let them know when I'll be gone every night in the following days. Well, Hisui at least. I don't know about Kohaku yet. Yeah, to tell the truth, I'll probably leave for a number of nights starting now. I swear I'm not just playing around or doing anything bad. Aki will probably end up hating me, but I can't stop now. Yeah, the vampire's still somewhere in the town preying on victims. How long is this game in terms of playtime? Let's see. Tsukihime playtime. Yeah, how long is Tsukihime? So, main story 31 hours. Main plus extras 39 hours. Completionist 50 hours. Overall, like 40 hours. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how long I've been on it now, but let's say 7 hours for these two. 5 hours for these two. So 12 hours right now. Let's see. Yeah, the vampire's still in town preying on victims. As a person who lives here, I just can't pretend like I didn't see it. Great, fantastic. I know it's a burden to you, Hisui, but please overlook it. I don't know what time I'll be back, so just please leave the gate unlocked. Shiki-sama, are you saying you will not tell us why? Yeah. Sorry, Hisui. You can think I'm totally irresponsible, but please don't ask. I don't want to have to lie. No. You are my master. The servant does not despise her master like that. She speaks plainly without any expression. The conversation ends and I go to return to my room. Please wait. Forgive my impatience, but... After cutting off, she tightens both her hands as she looks over at me. If you would like me to, Shiki-sama, I can keep you relieving a secret from Akiya-sama. What? You mean, you're not going to tell? Yes. After dinner, it is extremely rare for Akiya-sama to leave her room. Nissan and I are responsible for conducting a patrol right before she leaves. Or before she sleeps, so if I do not tell the truth, she will not know. Yeah, that helps. It helps, but is that okay? Isn't she your employer? I told you, you are my master, Shiki-sama. Kinda happy. I always have to tell her to stop adding Sama, but at times like this, I think I'm incredibly lucky. How can I help but be happy? Yeah, that helps. So if you can, please do so. And please use the rear entrance tonight. The front entrance will be locked, but if you have the key and use the servant's entrance, you can come and leave on it undetected. Oh? There's a servant's entrance. No wonder I never saw you leave through the gate. No, the only one who uses that is Nissan. She has the key, so I will get it to you later. Well then, she says after which she bows and disappears. I can't wait for her route. My friend who recommended me this game told me that he thinks she'll be my favorite, and yeah, I think she will be. Alrighty. Alright! Help just came from an unexpected source. With this, it seems like I can keep my promise to Raku without worrying Akiya. You know, it comes with lying, but still, this is what you want to do, man. After dinner, I go back to my room. It's almost 10 o'clock. While I was eating, Hisui placed the key on my desk. Now then, shall I go? Placing my knife in my pocket, I leave my room as quietly as I can. The knife I don't understand. It's probably because of all the recent murders, but it's only 10 o'clock and there's no one in the park. The empty night hangs overhead. There's a white figure. There a white figure stands. Shiki! As soon as she sees me, Argowood angrily yells at me. Hey, what time do you think it is? You're 20 minutes late. Seems she came here right on time. Yeah, sorry. I left before 10 o'clock, but it's just some time trying to leave the mansion without Akiya noticing. I'll definitely be on time the next time, so please forgive me. Jeez. You don't seem to realize we're going... You don't see... Wow, sorry, wow. You don't seem to realize we're going to go killing. Argowood practically pouts. Don't tell me, was she waiting long before the promised time? Argowood. Because what time were you waiting for me? Me? I came here as soon as I woke up, so... Argowood thinks it's over. Probably since 7 o'clock. 7? You were waiting for more than 3 hours? What in the world was she thinking coming 3 hours early? It seems I'm strange. Excuse me. It seems I'm strange. As if truly amazed, Argowood mumbles to herself. Well, I'm partly to blame because I was late, but don't you have some issues too? If you come before the agreed time, then of course you have to wait. Hey, that's something entirely different. The fact you were late doesn't change. Well, that is true. But why did you wait 3 hours? If you had that much time, could you just gone back to your room? I don't know why either. It somehow was fun, and while I was thinking it was nice waiting for you, it was already 10 o'clock. Fun? Why? Who knows? Didn't I say I didn't understand it myself? Maybe because you killed me. At that time, something broke that couldn't be healed. I think it's strange myself, but I can't understand what's broken inside me. Having her say that's very troubling. Having sliced her into 17 pieces, if she says there's something wrong, all I can do is apologize. It's okay. We don't have much time, so we can't waste time talking about pointless things, Shiki. Yeah, saying that really helps me out. But if you're ever late again, I'll just have to go to your house and pick you. But if you're ever late again, I'll just have to go to your house and pick you up. You're the one who couldn't keep the promise, so you have no complaints, right? No way! I'll keep it, but random unfortunate circumstances like today... Excuse me. But random unfortunate circumstances like today could happen at any time. If I'm late, that'll be the last thing you should do. Look, don't come to my house even if it's a mistake. What's more, Aki doesn't know about all this, so please don't make things more complicated than they are. Aki, huh? Your sister that doesn't look like you at all? You said a little too much, but yes. I see. You're that scared of your little sister? Shut up. Just don't want to worry her. At the very best, I'm a bother to her, so I don't want to tire her out even further. You really are sweet to your sister, Shiki. I'm basically nice to everyone. Well, recently there's been an exception to that. That's me. You know, he's dense. That was an insult, not a compliment. Not at all. To you, I'm an exception, right? How could I not like that? It is one strange girl. She smiles again. A child's smile, bright and carefree. If I keep seeing that, I'll lose all my venom. I'm tired all of a sudden. Start looking for the vampire Arcuid. Yeah, it's about time. Then we'll start walking around. Shiki, I want you to take off your glasses. But is that alright? Take off my glasses? Why? It's hard to notice them with just me. I can sense the presence of humans and non-humans, but that won't help me find a vampire. All I can sense is the presence, but with your eyes you can tell quickly between living and dead things. So it's a waste if we don't use what we have, right? Certainly I can understand what she's saying, but taking off my glasses means... I know. Even if I could feel your eyes getting stronger these past few days. If you keep doing this, it may not be good for your health. I'm still saying despite that. But the choice is up to you, so I'm not going to force you. If you think it's alright to do so, take your glasses off and follow me. Take off my glasses and walk around town. I haven't done that since I received these glasses 8 years ago. In the first place, the things I see without my glasses give me such a headache. It'd be easy to imagine what would happen if I walked around town. But still. Just like Arco, who keeps going even though her wound hasn't healed, Tonoshiki should do the same and pay back his debt. Arcuid, I'm fine. Isn't it just a headache? Compared to the pain her body must be feeling, this is nothing. It's fine. I can take my glasses off. It's a small price to pay to make our search easier. I see. Then let's go, Shiki. Seems like I'm almost done. Yeah, seems like I'm almost done. That's crazy. I wonder... I can't rewatch Suzume or I'll cry. I can't. Akira turns around and starts walking. I take off my glasses and I follow her. Oh wow, they made the Drifter a lot older. I follow Arcuid. Haven't walked in scenery so riddled with lines since my hospitalization back then. Strangely enough, I don't get a headache. Seems just seeing them will cause it. It's not the thin lines in the buildings, but seeing the lines on the people walking by makes me sick. Before, I thought they were just lines that were easy to cut along. But now I know they are the death of things. So I feel disgust first. It's not that those figures of people scribbled over with lines are disgusting. It's just seeing that humans are in existence so close to death makes me feel like throwing up. We walk the nighttime streets. Arco doesn't say anything, just continues to stride forth resolutely. We walk for hours in the midst of town. And yeah, we don't see one apparition, not one person wrapped in death. Shiki, you can put your glasses back on. Seems like no matter how much you search tonight, it'll be useless. Arco concludes with a sigh. I put my glasses back on. My vision returns back to normal and I relax. Useless? Is it okay to just decide that all of a sudden? We ain't looked everywhere once, right? No, just once is enough. The presence of the dead tends to linger around the place. I haven't sensed any of them around at all, so there aren't any that are active. The enemy is alert now. The enemy is alert now that most of his dead are defeated. Seriously, he really is a coward. I was so prepared to finish it all tonight, but it appears he still wants to play hide and seek. Arco bites her lip, dissatisfied. You look like you're in a bad mood, Arco. Of course I am. You went through such trouble to help me, but it's all meaningless now. Well, I don't really mind. If you're that dissatisfied, I don't mind going out to look again. Maybe if I concentrate more, we can find something. That's no good. I can't strain you anymore. Strain? Not really straining. You are. You might not realize it, but if you abuse your brain anymore, you might end up disabled. Disabled? Who? You. That's right. You don't know exactly how your eyes work. Okay. So, you said it yourself, it was easier to see death of living things than non-living things, right? Basically, it's the problem with the circuitry of you. Huh? Trying to see real quick. I'm not skipping to just skip. I'm literally trying to. I don't know who said this. Alright. Okay. This is all just her. Okay. You said yourself it was easier to see the death of living things than non-living things, right? Basically, it's a problem of the circuitry of your brain. The death of things, being able to see that cause and effect. It's closer to reading than seeing. Everything has a main reason. The one source. It's the same thing that a German scientist called the Akashic Record. In other words, in the core of all phenomenon, there's something that that records all things. It's less of a record than an existence, so it isn't information, it just exists. It doesn't have any purpose in and of itself, or any direction. It's like a root swirl from which flows out all reason. From which flows out all reasons. Huh, that's weird. The root. Things in this world flowed from that, derived from that, and preserved their current form. You and I, vampires and humans. We all originated from that. Things became more complex and separate and cannot return to that original source, the beginning. But you understand that there exists the one, right? But no matter how different a form something takes from the great source, it is still a derivative. Things in this world flow from that, derive from that preserved and current form. Oh, sorry. So even if it's only a slender line, there is a thread connecting to the source of all things, the record that records the beginning and the end of all things. Being connected to that means knowing the end of all things. Originally, the brain has it's funny, now playing Tsukihime for myself. I remember going through Garden of Sinners last year and I was like, why is Shiki not... Hold on a second. Wrong character. Sorry. Ryogi Shiki, there you go. Two different characters. Both have mystic eyes, fully enough. Originally, the brain has the ability to control reception and transmission, but most humans close off all these circuits except for themselves. But there are those people who have their circuits open latently, without using a single use of magic circuits. There are humans who, despite not being of a transcendental race, have the potential to create transcendental phenomena. Magi classify them as psychics. While still human, there are mutants who are born with magic circuits, such as, without any learning of the occult, someone who can see the death of things. I'm sorry, Arkwright. It appears I can't understand this conversation at all. It's okay if you can't understand. What I want to tell you is you shouldn't try to see things that are hard to see. Probably, if you want to, you can see the death of non-living things. But in order to do that, your brain has to open the circuits from the classification of living things to the classification of non-living things in order to understand. That is normally an impossible process. As a result, it overloads your brain, and you will end up being useless. Useless? You mean these eyes won't be able to perceive death anymore? Of course not. Hey Shiki, what happens to an engine that blows up from overload? It goes to the junkyard. Once an engine breaks, you can't... That's it. In other words, the headache I get from seeing death is like the screaming of an engine that is working too fast. You understand? If you can just see it, it won't be a problem. But stop trying to see things you can't perceive. The blood vessels in your brain will burst and it'll all be over. I'm speechless. I've been living like this without realizing the seriousness of it all. You really have to thank the maggots who gave you those glasses. Most psychics use their abilities without realizing how dangerous they are and end up disabling themselves. Well, those kinds of people are often incompatible with society, so maybe that's just for the best. Seems like that's the reason I'm here. I'll let you go back to living the life you had before. It seems like that's the reason I'm here. I'll let you go back to living the life you had before. Sensei said that and gave me these glasses. I have so much to thank her for. My chest tightens. That person in so many ways really did save me. I feel a sharp sensation. Not pain, but something strange, like an itch. Shiki? What is this? It really was just for an instant, but it was like something was in my chest. Not understanding, I placed my hand inside my shirt. Wetness. Something is sticking to my chest like ink. What is this? Something's wet? I pull out my hand from my shirt. On my open palms, there's bright red blood. A sting. Another strange sensation. It takes me a horribly long time to understand that it's coming from an old scar on my chest. Shiki, that... Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't hurt. It's not even an open wound, but it's blood all over my chest. It's so red. A beautiful, unmuddied red that steals my eyesight. Well, it doesn't hurt, so it's gotta be okay. Seems to have stopped bleeding, so there's no need to. Arcuit stares dumbfounded on my hand. No more accurately, she stares at the red blood coating my hand. Arcuit? Arcuit doesn't respond. She just starts to breathe heavier, as if trying to withstand pain. Hey, Arcuit, what's wrong? Does your wound hurt? I grab her shoulders. Then she jumps back as if trying to escape. She stares at me like I'm an enemy. Arcuit? Shiki. Short, clipped. Her voice even contains enmity. I I never thought about it. She averts her gaze awkwardly. What's wrong? You're acting strange. You still haven't recovered yet? Perhaps. Seems I pushed myself too hard. So I'll go back now. Yeah, I guess we'll call it a night. Yeah, I'll be waiting here tomorrow. Not looking me in the eye, Arkwood leaves quickly. I go up to the residential hill and arrive at the outskirts of the mansion. It's around 2 in the morning. As expected, I'm totally assailed by sleepiness. What if she's gonna be okay? I'm concerned about how she seemed when we parted. It seemed like it wasn't pain for her wound, but... What is that? I feel like there's someone lurking in the shadows not illuminated by the streetlights. Thump. My heart stops my breath. My blood rushes through my body. The sensation. Certainly, there's someone standing there. The figure gets closer and closer. Footsteps. The sounds of dry footsteps reaches my ear. I have a bad feeling about this. Chills run up my spine. The figure draws near. Suddenly, the streetlights shatter loudly. The moon is hidden by the clouds. The whole world instantly turns to darkness. My heartbeat skips, as if warning me of death. I jump back for no apparent reason. A blade runs through the darkness. Not being able to get fully away, my glasses are grazed by it. They fall to the ground with a clatter. The instant I start to say, "Who are you?" the clouds part for a brief moment and the dark figure is illuminated. There he is. There he is. A man wrapped entirely in bandages is gripping a knife. The banished man goes to attack me again. I quickly ready my knife and stop it. 2 slivers of light shoot towards each other. I can't think. I can't. I can't think calmly. Excuse me. Sorry. There you go. Okay. I can't think calmly. The fact that I'm being attacked causes my mind to panic. Clang, clang, ting, ting. Sparks fly from my clashing knives and scatter into the darkness. I still can't calm down. It's not because I'm being attacked. I swung my knife to cancel out the one attacking me from every angle. Why? What's surprising is that my body's completely stopping all the attacks in the darkness without a pause. My body's moving by itself? No, that's not it. All my arms are doing is seeking out the lines and points that I can see in the darkness with my glasses off. That's all I can see. So I swing my knife through the dark air after these lines. As a result, the banished man's life is simply stopping by. After I'm defending myself, he's defending himself from me. I can win. I don't know who he is, but there's no doubt I'm overwhelming him. My blood rages forth for my advantage. I'll win. I'm stronger than him because I'm stronger. Because he's trying to kill me, or I'm just returning the favor. Clang, ching, the random. Sorry. The sound of ringing metal echoes in the air, and I force him back towards the mansion wall. There. My eyes fixate on the line on his chest, and I thrust my knife forward. Momentarily, for some reason, I see a boy painted in blood, and Akia's crying face. I pull my knife back before contemplation. What? I'm trying to kill someone. Why? My head hurts. I swallow, and I stagger backwards. As I do so, I empty the contents of my stomach. My chest starts to itch. My head hurts. The other one of my chest burns. My eyes feel like they're going to burst out of their sockets. I can't stop throwing up. The vomit splatters all over the asphalt. And there, the vantage man comes after me with his knife. Another collision. My knife shoots towards his. This time I really defend myself. I know where he's aiming. Since I know I'll block him once again with another clang. Despite not being able to see his knife due to its speed, I saw him manage to block it over and over. The reason I can defend myself is simple. Because where he's aiming are the lines of my body. So I know where he's aiming. I understand more than anyone that having them cut would mean instant death. So I have to defend myself. No, wait. Aiming for my lines? Is the exact opposite of before. That means, don't tell me he... The better... Oh. Sorry. The banished man smiles in the darkness. My heart rate goes out of control. Feeling some unamiable fear, I stumble backwards. He doesn't pursue me. He just smiles. His bloodshot eyes seem to be saying, "So you finally realized it," as he sneers at me. You can see them? Yes. He can also see the lines. Then, he can also kill with one blow. The man laughs. He draws near while laughing. Even under my... Oh. Sorry. It's a little cold. Whoa, chill out, bro. She said, "Lucky, I'm proud of you." Alrighty. I had to get my chapstick since my lips were a little chopped. Anyways, I, even down to my fingers gripping my knife, tremble uncontrollably. Slice, slice, slice. The sound of flesh being pierced by a blade resounds 3 times. Then, a thud. Excuse me, sorry. A thud. The sound of a body hitting the wall. I can't grasp the situation. The bandaged man was suddenly pierced by 3 spear-like pipes. Not just pierced, but stuck onto the wall, like an insect pinned in a bug collection. I don't know who this is. Just say you're in my way. Oh, no. I have an idea here. I have an idea. You're in my way! His voice grates awfully. At the same time, 3 spears alight like candles and engulf him in flames. Sorry, I can't do that. An anguished voice in a whirlpool of flames. In the darkness, the scene seems less cruel and almost beautiful. The banished man. No. The bandages are burned already. His skin is showing. Wrapped in flames, the man stares at me, his bloodshot eyes only filled with murder. His black eyes like a weapon bent on cursing Tonoshiki. Well, stunned, I can only watch. He runs off into the distance, still engulfed in flames. It's the logo! The moon reemerges. After those flames, in a cursing voice, everything returns to silence like it was before. I fall on my knees and lean against the wall. I look up to the sky. In a direction where those spears flew from, someone is standing high and far off. Oh, you look at that. She's finally here. Far away. Standing composed on top of the streetlight, I see a familiar figure. Her robes like a priest from another country. Clenched in her hand, large nail-like swords. I'm motionless, pale eyes. Blue sky blue eyes. Or blue, sky blue eyes. Senpai? Under the moonlight. This is like this is very Nirvana coded, not Nirvana, excuse me, Evanescence coded picture of Amy Lee, I think is her name. I don't remember, but Evanescence, Evanescence. I don't listen to Evanescence, so I can't say anything about them as a band. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, her name was, or her name is like Millie. Let me see. I couldn't see. Cool. This is very 2000s coded picture. Like it's just so like I could see this picture being cover art for uh a rage artist, like a hyper excuse me, sorry. I forgot, like rage trap artist. Like I could see what's dude's name? Slayer using this, or Lucy Bedrock or people like that just using this, or like a random YouTube artist that gets like 1 million views on one song using this. I could definitely see it. Under the moonlight, I can only make out a silhouette, but she seems to resemble Senpai. Our eyes meet. The standing figure on top of the streetlight suddenly disappears like a ghost. Ah, I sit down roughly. Is it relief for my headache fading, or is it just a relief, or just the lifting of all this tension? Leaning my back against the wall, I start to drift off to sleep. Buddy, do not fall asleep in broad daylight. No, don't do it. Don't. Death. Oh my goodness. All right. Shoot, shout out death, bro. Oh my lord. Because this was Mystic Eyes of Depth Perception 2. So where's 1? Right here. Yeah, blue scar of sin. Okay. And then the Black Beast, yeah. Because this is Nero. Okay. Before I continue, I'm gonna go to the main menu. Extra. This is all porn. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. It didn't show. Good. Alright. Endings. No endings yet. Learning with CL. This is not CL. What the hell are we talking about, bro? What do you mean? That ain't no CL. If I'm being honest, I could probably just use some of these thumbnails instead. But, oh well. Anyways, Death. 8th day, October 28th. Thursday. White. The color white summons an old memory. Something forgotten. Something I was supposed to forget. Something my father commanded me to forget. A hot summer day. A blue sky and large, large columns of summer clouds. The wafting breeze and the drowning voice of the cicadas. The voice of cicadas. Yeah, you know what cicadas sound like, and if you don't, I recommend looking it up. They're pretty annoying. I'm lucky that we don't have cicadas up here in the eastern seaboard, but they're pretty annoying. What about the western seaboard? So loud I want to die. Cicada shells are lying in a clearing, as if the sun is right by my side. The clearing is roasting. The hot midsummer's day, as if the entire world would become a frying pan. Akia is crying. Akia, who would always obediently stay close behind me, is brimming forth with tears. A child lies collapsed at her feet. His white shirt is painted red with blood and he doesn't move at all. I'm looking down at it. My hands are red, just like the child on the ground. No, that's not it. These hands are red with blood of the child. Akia! The adults are coming. After seeing this sight, their expressions change rapidly. What in the? The adults take Akia away. The child lies there dead. In the distant sky, the white, white clouds. I'm left alone, staring at the clouds aimlessly. Sky aimlessly. Did you kill him? The adults are yelling at me. They shout my name, the one who killed the child. Those syllables, shouting as if they went crazy. Just as two syllables. Syllables. Good lord, I can't say it. Those adults call me Shiki, as my hands are stained in red. I feel like I just saw an old familiar dream. I open my eyes. I'm in my room. After that, after losing consciousness by the mansion wall, it seems that guy somehow made it back here. My thoughts still aren't coming together. I remember the whirling events of last night. The man wrapped entirely in bandages, and how he could see the lines just like me. After he was impaled by those swords, his body burst aflame, and with the voice that sounded like his dying curse, he ran off. After that, I can only remember things vaguely. The figure on top of the streetlight, the figure that saved me, that seemed to resemble CL-senpai. Yeah, right. That can't be true. Yet vampires can? Huh. Okay. Strange hill to die on, but whatever. I finally wake up. Putting on my glasses, I get up in bed. The clock says past 8. Normally I would have long since eaten breakfast by now, but today's a school holiday. Hisui isn't here. The figure of Hisui standing before the door like a shadow is nowhere to be seen. I'm sure she came here many times to wake me up, but I never did, so she probably went off to do other duties. I let out a deep breath. After I parted with Arcuid last night, the events afterwards were beyond my comprehension. After I parted with Arcuid last night, the events afterwards were beyond my comprehension. That bandaged man and that figure that helped me, they're just not things I can understand no matter how much I try. Whatever the case, I have to meet Arcuid tonight. She has to be able to give me some answers. I'll talk to her about all these strange things, but for now I just have to return to my normal life or I'll go crazy. Alright! First things first. Time for some breakfast. I'm gonna brekkie! People can't do anything on an empty stomach after all. Shaking a sleep from my body, I go to the sitting room. On the second floor east wing hallway, I see a dark uniform. It's probably Hisui. Seems like Hisui was leaving Aki's room. I guess we'll run into each other anyway, so I won't have to give a greeting. Hey, Hisui! I called out to her. Hisui realizes I'm here and quietly walks over to me. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Yeah, morning. Sorry for just waking up whenever I felt like it. I apologize as well. I should have been there when you awoke. Forgive me, or please forgive me. Hisui silently bows her head. Being apologized to like this after I left in the middle of the night and managing to get back to my room, I suddenly feel like the worst person in the world. Granted, all this lying is not good, man. There's no need to apologize. There's no need to apologize. I didn't wake up at the usual time, so it's my fault. It's okay if you want to voice your complaints. Voice my complaints? Yeah, my friend always says I'm a lazy bum, so... my friend always says I'm always lazy bummed, and he always tells me an occasional whack to my back is good to send me straight. Sorry, I can't speak today, I don't know why. Hisui stands there thinking silently as she stares at me. It's like that for about a minute. She doesn't even blink but just stares at me. I know forcing Hisui to do such an ordinary thing would be impossible. Don't worry about it, just forget it. More importantly, I'm kinda hungry. Is breakfast ready? Nissan went outside. Your breakfast is ready in the dining room. Oh. In that case, I'll go have some food. Sorry to bother you while you were working. After a quick goodbye, I head downstairs. After breakfast, I return to the sitting room and come face to face with Hisui. Ah, that was good. Thanks for making such a great breakfast every morning. I bring my hands together and thanks. Preparing meals is Nissan's duty. If you wish to compliment the meal, please tell Nissan instead. That's true, but your duties are really completely separate. Such as like today when only I slept in. I thought you might make it. Shiki-sama, are you saying the breakfast was not to your taste? Her words are so off topic, it's troubling. Does she think I was saying I wanted her to make breakfast because the breakfast tasted so bad? That's not it. Even cold Kwaku's cooking is delicious. But I like it when it's warm. And it make me really happy if I got to taste your cooking too, Hisui. I cannot do that. Shiki-sama, I refuse to cook for you. Her eyes suddenly take on a challenging look. I see. Yeah, I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. You do so much for me already. Still silent, she faces me as if she wants to say something. What could it be? Is there something that's difficult for her to say? What's wrong, Hisui? Did I do something bad without realizing it again? Or realizing again? Hisui shakes her head no. She just stands there silently. Then I'll go back to my room. If you need me, please call for me. Later, I say as I start to walk off to my room. But before that, Hisui walks towards the lobby. Shiki-sama. This may be impolite, but I wanted to fulfill your request to the best of my ability. Huh? She looks directly at me. This morning I came to realize how powerless I am. Huh? 7 times. I called out 7 times, but there was no response. Is this acceptable? 7 times? What do you mean? I'm told he had a loss, what she wants to say. She turns around. To say it candidly. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, just made another one. I'm gonna AP for 200 cake. Tell me to frost rainbow face. I'm gonna be alright. Hey, no way. She turns around. Oh, sorry. That was fun. To say it candidly, I think you're a very dense Shiki-sama. Hisui disappears into the lobby with her footsteps trailing in the air. Huh? Left by myself, I blurt out stupidly. After thinking to myself for a while, I finally realized she was complaining to me. It's okay if you want to voice your complaints. I said that earlier. That was my request. Yeah, there's no mistake. Hisui was thinking about it the whole time and was waiting for me in the sitting room just to tell me. Well, that is a complaint, but... She said it, but saying dense is a little too blunt, right? I really want to think it, but does Hisui really hate me? I go back to my room, but I don't really have anything to do there. Thinking about what I should do next, I decided to walk around the mansion I haven't explored in 8 years. I arrive at the lobby. Come to think of it, I was always getting yelled at for playing in the mansion as a kid. I'm not kidding anymore to play in the mansion, and my old man is also gone. Used to get so excited just walking the hallways when I was a kid, but now I don't feel anything at all. For some reason, I aimlessly wander around the mansion to confirm my childhood memories. The hallway stretches quite a long distance. When I was a child, I believed this hallway would go on forever. The mansion seemed as large as a castle, and every day I would walk a bit around the mansion and carve my name on the wall, the pillars, and the floor. There was some sort of game I would play with Akiya to see who could take over the mansion. Saying that, however, wherever I put my name became my territory. It really was just the two of us walking around the mansion and carving our names here and there. Oh, here. Still here. On the handrail by the stairs is carved the name Shiki. It was probably because of these games that my old man forbade us from playing inside the mansion. Anyway, if I look closely, I can see both my name and Akiya's all over the place. This spacious mansion. Well, I used to think it was like a giant castle. Now it almost seems like an abandoned haunted house. Because I've grown up since then. Akiya and I. We're not to tell no Akiya and tell no Shiki that we were then. I go outside. Come to think of it, most of the time we spent was playing in the garden. Sasakia was obedient to the old man. Unlike me, she could only play outside for about 30 minutes a day. And still, she usually just stayed behind us, watching and listening. But she would energetically run out with us and compete with us in whatever games we would play. Perhaps her personality stems from those times. She might have suppressed herself in front of the old man, but still, Akia changed too much since then. Maybe these 8 years were longer than I thought. I go to the courtyard. Outside the walls are also inscribed with names. Shiki, Shiki, Akia, Shiki, Akia, Shiki, Akia, Shiki, 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 Shiki. Man, that's so interesting. That's crazy. Yeah, wow. That's nuts. Wow, okay. The ratios are like that, and the name Shiki appeared far more times. I suppose Akia was just a girl, so she couldn't keep up with a boy. Jeez. Would have been better if I held back a bit. Cursing myself from that time doesn't change the number of my scribbles. If this was the case, I probably made Akia pretty angry considering how much she hates losing. I see. Maybe she's taking it out on me now. I'm sure she's not the kind to do that, but if she did, that's a little cute. I'm an older brother, stupid for his little sister. Huh? What? Huh? You're one of them, huh? Listen, man. Let's just leave it as a sister complex and nothing more. You one of them, huh? Oh man, NBA YoungBoy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I really am. Well then, with a nostalgic, peaceful feeling, I stroll through the courtyard. Hisui? As I come to the rear courtyard, I see Hisui's figure from behind. Hisui didn't realize I'm here, or doesn't realize I'm here. What's she doing going into the woods like that? A bit curious, I follow her from a slight distance, and where Hisui's headed to, there seems to be a small clearing. Huh? There's a clearing in that place? Tilting my head to the side, I try to remember. But for some reason, my memory's a bit vague. In the forest of the mansion, I can see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can't see is not quite right. If you walk by normally, you probably would never notice it. If Hisui didn't walk there, if Hisui didn't walk there, hidden enough by the surrounding trees as it is, I never would have noticed if I lived here all my life. Was that always there? If it was, we probably played there as kids. To say the least, I don't remember ever seeing or ever playing with Akia in the clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decided to go into the clearing. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. I don't see any sign of Hisui. What's this? It's just an empty place. I walk to the middle. It really is just an empty space. The perfect level open ground. The perfectly level open ground. There you go. The deep woods. The deep woods are closing the area. The voice of the cicadas, and a strong summer sunshine that feels like it could dissolve. Uh, Summer sunshine? Ah, mm. The wound on my chest starts to hurt. It's like stabbing. This pain that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. What is this? From somewhere I can hear the voice of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine bathes everything in white. The columns of summer clouds in the far sky. I can practically see the voices. At my feet, discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shell. Someone's discarded shell. My wound opens. My chest becomes painted a dark crimson. Black vermilion soaks both my hands. Someone's crouched silhouette. The approaching footsteps of a young girl. The column of clouds in the far sky. The discarded shells of cicadas. Then, in front of me, the crying face of Akia, who is drenched in blood. Ah, the voices which try to pierce my eardrums. Voices of the cicadas. My chest hurts. I feel sick. My wound is healed a long time ago. Why does it hurt so much? My chest is broken. The old wound opens. Blood flows forth from the opening. What is this? My wound. It hasn't healed at all. It hurts. I'm scared. This is the impulse called death. My consciousness sinks. My wound hurts. My body collapses to the earth with a large thud. I can hear voices talking. Akia-sama, are you not going to call a doctor? Don't be stupid, Hisui. There's no way I could do that, since Nisama's wound isn't normal. Akia and Hisui are talking. There's this Shiki's room. It looks like I'm sleeping in the bed. I plan to say yo and get out of bed, but I can't move at all. My chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body feels as heavy as lead. All I can move are my eyes and mouth. I just want to know what are you trying to do, Hisui? You know not to let Shiki go near that place. Please, forgive me. This can't be solved by apologizing. You were assigned to serve Nissan to avoid this kind of situation. So what were you doing? Completely different from her usual manner, Akia gives full vent to her anger. In comparison, Hisui's accepting the scolding, looking down silently. I'm not sure how this all came about, but I can at least tell that Hisui's being yelled at because of me. Answer me, Hisui. What were you doing, and where were you all day long? Hisui doesn't respond. The air grows tenser between them. Biting her lip, Akia takes a step towards Hisui. Even I can understand how Akia intends to hit her. Hisui seems to know this as well. She just stands with her head hung in shame, ready to receive it. Hold on, Akia. Nissan, you're awake? Yeah, you were so loud I woke up. Akia looks away uncomfortably. Hisui still keeps looking down, not even trying to look at me. You know you shouldn't let it out on Hisui. I don't know the circumstances, but this has to do with me collapsing, right? It's not her fault. I just collapsed on my own. I strained hard and somehow managed to lift the upper half of my body off the bed. That's all I can manage. I don't think I can move even an inch more. But since Hisui is depressed, I have to force myself to act as fine as possible. Well, I see getting in a fight over me. Even if you look like an adult, you're still a child. But you completely faded, Nissan. You were out for more than 10 hours, and nothing like this has happened before. If you never woke up, what would I have done? Idiot, don't say things like that. Wasn't this just anemia? Huh? It's 10 o'clock already? Yeah, you were unconscious since noon. She speaks hesitantly. I wasn't worried about me, but my promise to meet with Arcrid in a park at 10 o'clock. Oh no. I have to go. Akia, I have to go, so I'll leave the rest to you. Don't bully Hisui, okay? Don't say such stupid things. I won't ask where you go every night, Nissan. I won't ask, so please, at least tonight, take it easy on your body tonight. I'm okay. This is pretty regular. I was in middle school, I used to collapse twice a day. You know that, right, Akia? That's why I'm more worried. Nissan, please listen to what I say. At least just for tonight. She looks me in the eye with a serious expression. Ooh! Sorry, Akia, but this is not your route. Happy she's so worried about me, but I can't break my promise with Arcuid. Yesterday she waited 3 hours for me. It's not the whole reason, but with just my usual anemia, I don't want to keep her waiting. Alright. Ah, Shiki, you dog, what's wrong with you? Let's see. There's a different theme or a different variant of the theme. There you go. Okay, let's continue. Alright, I'll go to sleep for today. Saying that I lie down. As I lie out of my teeth. Really? You're not gonna sneak out of the room? She knows him too well. You're not going to sneak out of the room later? You're not going to sneak out of the room later? Hey now. You think I could sneak out in this shape? Yes, come and think of it. That is true. Akia breathes out and visibly relaxes. Ah, Shiki, you... Oh, wow. You're horrible, man. That's awful. That's absolutely terrible. I don't feel good doing that. I'm not gonna lie. That feels horrible. I don't want to reverse my decision, but like, that feels terrible. Akia breathes out and visibly relaxes. Hisui, tell Kawaku that Nisan is awake. Nisan, what about dinner? Oh yeah. No, tell Kawaku I'm sorry. Or tell Kawaku-san I'm sorry, but I don't think I can eat right now. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I understand. Then Hisui, tell Kohaku that. Still looking downcast, Hisui nods and leaves the room. Then I will go back to my room. If anything happens, please call for me. No matter what time it is, I'll come right up. Aww. Aw, Shiki, you're horrible. Akia turns off the lights and leaves the room. Sorry, Akia. Saying that I lift myself up. Just lifting myself up causes my consciousness to swim. This isn't like my normal anemia. I know that, but I can't keep Arcuid waiting forever. Knowing her, even if I left her there, she'll wait forever. I wobble to my desk. I take my knife out of the drawer and put it on my jacket. Dang, I guess I really won't be able to sneak out. I have to gather up my strength just a little more until I can at least run comfortably, or Hisui will find me and take me back to my room. Sorry, Arcuid. Looks like I'll be even later than last night. I sit down on the floor. 1 hour. If I can rest for another hour, I'm sure I can leave. I make it to the park before midnight. In the end, even after waiting an hour, my body still hasn't recovered, so it took me an hour to get there. I pant heavily. As my chest heaves, I look around me. Night hangs around the park. Near the place where we decided to meet, there's a white figure standing. I knew she'd be waiting. I let out a large breath. It seems like Arkuei notices I'm here. She walks straight towards me. Hey, Shiki! It's already 2 hours past the agreed time. What? She cuts off as soon as she sees my face. What's wrong, Shiki? Your face is so pale and I can't even sense life in you. This isn't normal. Yeah, my anemia acted up again. Happens like that every now and then. Nothing to be surprised about. More importantly, sorry for making you wait for 2 hours. No, I really don't mind, but Shiki, for you to come out in your condition is just weird. Even though she was really angry earlier, it seems she's really worried. I made a promise, didn't I? I said I'd help you, so I'm not gonna skip out on you. That makes me happy, but Shiki, you don't seem to understand your body at all. Sorry, I'm being distracted again. Still got a message, so saw what that was about. Oh wow, I got another one. Alright, anyways. You don't need to tell me that, Arcuate. I've been carrying this reoccurring anemia for 8 years now. Pretty sure I understand my own body. No, you don't understand how unstable your life is. I sensed it earlier, but now I know clearly. Shiki, you're always standing close to death. I don't know if it's a reaction to your mystic eyes of depth perception or not, but you're walking on a thin line in between life and death. Saying that you're anemia this time isn't a big deal because it wasn't a big deal before is a mistake. She looks directly into my eyes coldly. Look, Shiki, the resistance to death by external means is higher than that of most people. That's probably because you already faced death once before. On the other hand, you have no resistance to death from internal causes. That anemia of yours, would it be strange if you die from it? What are you saying? Are you saying that I'll get killed by something like a cold? Shiki, I'm trying to warn you seriously. I'm glad you came, but you have to think about your health first. Just go back for now and rest. She draws me closer to her. She must really be worried about me because she's totally defensive as we get closer. Before I can pull back, her chest touches mine. My head is assailed with another different kind of dizziness than usual. All the things I didn't realize before. The softness of her breasts, the whiteness of her skin, her beautiful golden hair, her womanly charm. Arcuate, please get away. What? You saying you can't trust the word of a vampire like me? Are you saying that all of a sudden, idiot? There's no way I won't trust you. Liar. Then why can't you look at me? Could you get away from me because of a personal issue? I'm a guy, so if you get this close, it's a little troubling. Giving a small voice of surprise, Arcuate steps back. Whew. For the time being, the racking dull dizziness brought by my anemia and Arcuate subsides. I guess she finally realized our situation, and she looks at me embarrassedly. That idiot. Seeing her do that makes me think she's incredibly cute. This is troubling. I said stop. Mumbled that quietly so not to be heard. Those words are not directed towards her, but to me for being excited by her. There really is something wrong. No matter how pretty she is, she's a vampire. Just what am I thinking, forgetting something like that? Anyways, I'm not that beat to have you start worrying about me. Besides, if I was attacked like I was last night again, I might really die. So I can't take my time doing this. Shiki, what did you just say? I said if I was attacked like I was last night, I might really die. He is trying too, so we have to find him as soon as possible. Saying that I suddenly remember. I forgot. Last night I was attacked by one of those dead. Last night? After we parted? Yeah. He was entirely wrapped in bandages and was waiting for me by the mansion. Arcuate's expression suddenly turned serious. I can't believe it. How could you forget something so important? I couldn't help it. I've been through stranger things today. Oh well. More than that, please tell me in detail what happened, Shiki. With serious eyes, Arcuate interrogates me on what happened. Let's see. I calm down and describe as clearly as I can what happened last night. Let's see. Wait, look at that. this dude, what's this dude's name? Shiki, he's like 5'7". Park's like 5'5". Seal's like 5'4". Aki's even shorter. Koaku and Hisu are even shorter. It's funny. Masha! Kirei's 6'3". Goodness gracious. There you go. I calmed down and described as clearly as I can what happened last night. But I don't tell her that the banished man was seeing the lines of death. Can't prove it, so it might have been just my mistake. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it was. Finish my explanation, I read Arku's expression. But when I started until now, her eyes remain sharp without any gentleness. So what is it, Arku? That banished man, and that person wearing those robes like some priest, are they enemies of yours? Yes, both of them are my enemies. I don't know just who or what that banished man is, but that woman wearing that Catholic robes, those Catholic robes, I have an idea about. She narrows her eyes as if she was in a bad mood. No, she looks less like she was in a bad mood and more like she's irritated. I may know the person who helped you, Shiki. Man, if it's really her, she'll probably be able to find the enemy before me. She bites her lip vexedly. Wait a minute. I didn't say that person was a woman, though. No, there's no mistake. The woman is the only agent given authority to hunt heretics alone, and he uses black keys that combine a cremation rate and a steel shell effect. Her irritability is almost like hostility. Even when she spoke about Nero, her voice was never saturated with emotion to this extent. Arkuin, that person who helped me. Is she a vampire? Of course not. She's a member of those who see vampires as their enemy. It doesn't exist in this country, but there's an organization that considers vampires or beastmen as heretics and go around killing them. The one who helped you was the most troublesome of that kind. Exorcist. But that's strange. The burial agency wouldn't have sent an agent this soon. Excuse me. But that's strange. The burial agency wouldn't have sent an agent this soon. Arku would speak softly to herself. Can't understand what the hell she's talking about. Exorcist? Like a priest or something? It's not wrong, but it's not quite right either. Well, it would take a long time to explain, so just know for now that there are those who go around exterminating vampires. She tells me just to understand, but more importantly, why did you fight? You said you'd team up with me, but you never said you'd fight by yourself. She glares at me. She seems seriously concerned about my safety. Aw. Sure, he does care for him, even though he did kill her. That's not fair, Shiki. Keeping it a secret, having all that fun by yourself. Or not. Now, how did you jump to that insane conclusion? Huh? You weren't trying to hide your monopoly on prey for... You weren't trying to hide your monopoly on prey for me? She says something so absurd with a straight face. Edie, that's not it at all. Fighting him was just a turn of events. Just a turn of events. I don't plan to fight with the dead or vampires without you. Oh? What kind of turn of events? I sense the justice as a normal person. Or something like that. I kind of regret it now. Justice? She tilts her head as if to say, what's that? Yeah, I was painfully shown yesterday it is just a justification. Back then, when I realized there was a figure in front of me, there was only fear. That thing, that guy, I knew right away he wasn't normal. All I could do was tremble. And then, I brought out my knife to meet him and began a fight to the death. You can't kill someone using a cheap notion like justice. People kill to preserve their own life. That's the most primitive, simple logic of the beast. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That logic. At that time, if that person resembling Senpai hadn't come, I probably would have been executed that action. Without hesitating. Goodness. Harcourt, a person who came to help me. Can you tell me a little more about her? There's something more to tell. She's an inquisitor of the church. What I said earlier, the group that's like the nemesis to all vampires. This burial agency, not so much exorcists as murderers. No, killing machines, or a specialized group responsible for dealing with heretics. I'm very surprised that their eyes reach even in the Far East. Harcourt crosses her arms in deep thought. She looks devoid of emotion, entirely different from before. She's serious. She might be thinking more seriously about this than the enemy she's after. Harcourt. I don't quite understand, but those exorcists hunt vampires, right? Then aren't you their target too? I ask her that because I'm a little worried. Of course not. They are only natural enemies of the dead apostles. We don't fundamentally mess with each other, so there can't even be a fight. But if she is who I think she is, then she has to be armed with the 7th Holy Scripture. There is a danger of her getting there first. Getting there first? I can't quite grasp what she's saying. I don't get the details. Oh my goodness, excuse me. It seems like Harcourt doesn't appreciate the emergence of this person who resembles Senpai entering the stage. Well, I guess it doesn't concern me. Well then, now that we're calmed down, shall we begin? I didn't come here for nothing, so maybe we should find at least one of the dead. Jeez, what are you saying with such a pale face? We got off topic because you said something weird, but didn't I tell you to pay more attention to your body? Harcourt glares at me. I didn't think she was before, but she does seem genuinely concerned about me. Okay, your body is more unstable than most people's, so if you don't rest at a time like this, you're risking your life. You pass out a lot, not because of anemia, but because your body understands it's in danger. Your body senses the danger before you do, so it stops working to prevent your body from getting any worse. For real? There's no reason for me to lie, right? Anyway, I warned you. Whether you believe me or not is up to you, Shiki. Up to me? Well, I don't think there's any reason for you to lie to me. As I speak, I sink deep into thought. I always thought I passed out because my body was weak from anemia, but now she's saying it's because my body's trying to protect me. What is this? Anyway, we won't go investigating tonight. I don't think the enemy will reappear until his wound is healed. And if he appeared by your house without using the dead, that means he doesn't have any left. She says this all severely. If she says so, I can't argue. In the first place, it's impossible for me to go look for vampires by myself. Alright, if you say so, Harcourt. I'll go rest for the night. Yes, please do. Not only did you get attacked last night, but your body's so weak now. It'd be troublesome if you don't sleep tonight or return to your normal self. I see. It's true that I can't really help you in this condition. Okay, I'll get myself fixed tomorrow. No, that's not it. It's boring talking to you when you're like this, so I just want you to be back to normal, that's all. She almost seems disappointed. I know it was useless to try and understand her. I'll be heading back to the mansion. See you tomorrow, Arkuin. Raising a hand, I start my walk back. Hey, Shiki? Arkuin stops me. What? There's something else? Should I escort you home? She averts her gaze and speaks hesitantly. In her own way, she really is worried about what happened last night. Thinking that I guess it's not that bad. Oh. If I can say yeah, I suddenly stop. Wait. Aren't you forgetting your vow you made just now, Shiki? No matter how pretty she is, Arkuin is a vampire. I can't forget that. If I relate myself to Arkuin more than necessary, I feel like I've crossed the line that I should never cross. Cut it out. I don't need to be worried about you. Don't do things that don't suit you, stupid. Yeah. Just for a little. Arkuin, or just for a little. For just an instant. Arkuin looks down but then raises her head. Then see you tomorrow. Waving her hand goodbye energetically. That's so mean of you, Shiki. So mean. Oh, why am I so captivated by her? And then it's like, oh, but I can't fall in love with her. But why am I so captivated by her? It's like, just pick a side, man. Do you like her or do you not? And if you do like her, then just commit, bro. It's like obsession. Now's the time to tell me. Look at that. Some PVs for Steins Gate reboot, yeah. We'll see how that turns out. Worried, but again, we'll see. Waving her hand goodbye energetically, the white-clothed vampire walks off into the darkness of the night. Nine. DNM. 9th day, October 29th. Friday. Let's see, how far am I right now? Almost 2 hours. That's good, that's good. In my dream, I'm staring at the moon. I can't remember where I am or why I'm looking up at it. Maybe I looked up into the night sky not wanting to see anything and the moon happened to be there. My back creaks. Coursing through my veins is an image of coldness. A solitary darkness that makes me dizzy. A radiant moon that sickens my heart. Strange. The overwhelming coldness feels more like a sense of nostalgia. Shiki-sama. I can hear Hisui's voice mingling with the morning light. Shiki-sama, it is time. Please wake up. Her infectionless voice awakens me. As soon as I wake up, terrible things enter my vision. I get a headache like I was just shot in the head. I almost lose my just awakened consciousness. Before I fade away completely, I grab my glasses. No, excuse me, I quickly grab my glasses. Shiki-sama? Are you not feeling well? No, I'm just a little tired from yesterday. I'll be alright, so don't worry. Lightly shaking my head, I clear my head of what I was seeing. Last night I was forced to keep my promise with Arcuit, so my body isn't back to normal yet. Good morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me up as always. Sitting up in my bed, I do my best to smile naturally. No, this is my duty. There's no need for you to thank me, Shiki-sama. Really, but I am grateful. You are infinitely better than an alarm clock. I stand up. It's time for 7 o'clock, about 10 minutes earlier than I usually get up. Breakfast? I'll be there soon, so please go ahead of me. Yes, I'll wait for you in the sitting room. Giving a bow, Hisui exits the room. Well then, still feeling a little sluggish, but it's not so bad that I have to skip school. I'm sure after I eat breakfast that Kohaku-san prepared, I'll feel a lot better. As usual, Akiya is sitting on the sofa and Hisui is waiting by the wall. Good morning, Nissan. Did you sleep well last night? Akiya greets me calmly as I enter the room. She doesn't know I left last night. And she was so worried I feel guilty for seeking her out. Yeah, good morning, Akiya. You up early today too? No, like... Nissan? As if reading my mind, she looks directly at me. Is there something on my face, Akiya? No, that is... Nissan, are you really alright? You still do not look well, so if you're still sick, maybe it's better if you rest today. Oh, that's it. I relaxed, realizing she did not find out about last night. No, I'm really okay. I'll be better sooner or later, so please don't look so worried. Okay. If you say so, Nissan, then I will not say anything. She goes quiet, still looking worried. It's quite rare for you to be convinced this quickly. It's not like you. Hey, I'm always sensible. Only warn you because you're the one with the problems. So please do not blame me for your imperfections. She glares at me. Ah, that's more like it. Hey, Hisui, doesn't it not feel like morning unless Akiya gets harsh? Is it because I suddenly called out to her, or because she doesn't know what to say? Hisui neither confirms or denies my statement. See? Look, Akiya. Hisui thinks so too. Don't be foolish. Hisui doesn't say anything because she is surprised. Wrinkling her forehead in a frown, Akiya glares again. Also, I've always wanted to say this, but you rely on Hisui too much. You have been sleeping since yesterday, so it would have been fine if you woke up earlier. But you always wake up late. Are you slacking off because Hisui does not say anything? What? You make it sound like I'm causing her trouble. Not like you are causing her trouble. Hey, don't you think so, Hisui? Hisui doesn't say anything and stands there quietly. See? Hisui says she thinks so too. No way! She didn't say anything! Hisui is silent, but it sometimes feels like she's agreeing more with Akiya. Aw. Oh, poor Hisui. There you go. I feel like it's now 2 against 1. Shiki-san. Or Shiki-san, breakfast is ready! With great timing, Kawaku-san's voice echoes through the room. I'm gonna go eat. I quickly head towards the dining room. Oh, goodness! I feel the silent pressure of the two behind me drilling into my... Wow! If looks could kill, my goodness! I feel the silent pressure of the two behind me drilling into my back. After breakfast, I head back to the sitting room. Akiya isn't there, and Hisui's the only one standing. Huh? Akira left for school already? Yes. It is also time for you to go to school as well, Shiki-san. It's already 20 after. Guess I should get going soon. To be honest, I still don't feel too good, but I'm sure I'll return to normal soon. Sorry, Hisui, but can you get my bag from my room? I'm gonna go wash my face. As you wish. After getting all my preparations done, I leave the mansion. Holding my bag, Hisui sees me off at the entrance. I'll be going. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but probably by dinner. Yes, I'll be waiting. She gives a silent bow. There's a trace of uneasiness on her face. Hisui? Are you feeling sick? No, it's not me, but you do not appear to be well. I am unsure if it's a good idea to let you go. She speaks hesitantly. I'm alright. I don't feel great, but just a little heavy. Geez, both you and Akira like to worry a lot. Is that so? If it is just us, then I'll be fine, but... Jeez. I'll come back early today and rest, so that should be good, right? I won't ever do anything, so don't look like that. Yes. Forgive me, Shiki-sama. She still looks very worried. I'm off. I'll be better by the time I get back, so please relax. Shiki-sama. I ignore her and leave the mansion. The image of Hisui watching me uneasily remains in my head. I head towards the school. My feet are heavy and it feels like I'm in another person's body as I head downhill. It's probably just the weariness from last night. Even though I thought I would recover right away, the sluggishness just doesn't fade. It's 10 minutes until 8. The school gate is flooded with arriving students. By the gate I see a familiar figure. Seo-senpai. It's a completely normal morning scene. But what I saw that time, if it wasn't for that, it would be a normal morning. Not even knowing what I plan on doing, I chase after Senpai. Senpai! I call after her. Oh, good morning, Tono-kun. It's strange meeting you out here. Yeah, I saw your figure from behind, so I ran after you, Senpai. There was something I wanted to ask you. I sneak a look at her face. Yes, what is it? She faces me with her usual gentle smile. Senpai, 2 nights ago, were you near my house? In a black coat and a skirt flowing in the wind? That expression is hilarious. What are you talking about? Well, yeah, the high-lace boots suited you. I was kind of fascinated. You look really cool. Huh? Senpai tilts her head. She frowns like she doesn't understand my words completely and then denies it. I don't quite understand, but you're saying that I was near your house 2 nights ago? Looking like that? Yeah. Senpai, that was you, right? No way! Tonoku, you saying I look like I really have that much free time? Senpai's really angry. She can't be playing dumb or lying. No, that's not it, but I just saw someone who looked like you in the park last night, so... Senpai gives a sigh. Tono-kun, that wasn't me. I don't have that kind of hobby. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to ask. Certainly after her saying that, she is right. CL Senpai and a person at night aren't related at all. In the first place, Senpai's just a normal person. And if she actually was there, she had to have seen me fight that bandaged guy with my knife. If she saw a gruesome scene, there'd be no way she could talk with me normally like this. Sorry, please forget about it. I guess it was just someone else. That's fine, but did that person really look like me? God, this stupid water bottle. Oh my gosh. That's that weird person. Well, I'm not too sure. It was dark and far away. Huh? Yeah, it was far and I couldn't see her. It was far and I couldn't make out her face. So what did I think it looked like? Senpai? Maybe there is something wrong with me. I cross my arms and think. Then, the 10-minute bell rings. Crap, we'll be late. Bye, senpai. See you later. Jonah. I dashed into my classroom. It's still 5 minutes before class, so it's very noisy inside. Ariko isn't here. Knowing him, he'll probably come in around second period. Lunchtime. Looks like Arihiko's not. Oh my gosh, where are he? Oh my lord. Oh, they talking about hopping, hopping. What you want to do, right? Kyrie Irving, man. Him, him on the Mavs was such a surprising trade that worked out so well. Like, genuinely worked out so well. It's funny because, like, what position does he even play anymore? I know he used to play point guard, but he was like a weird, like, point guard. He was more like a shooting guard, honestly. Kyrie Irving position. I guess he's, yeah, I was gonna say he's mostly like he's a point guard, but he plays shooting guard. Let's see. Is he a point guard? Yeah, when he got to Dallas. Yeah, when he got to Dallas, he was a shooting guard. Because of course, why wouldn't he be? He's playing with Luka Doncic. Why would he need to be a point guard? Man, I miss him. He was on Cleveland, man. But he's 33 now, I think. He spent 4 years in Brooklyn. Wow. Yeah, no, that makes sense actually. Yeah. That that 2020 Kyrie and Brooklyn thing was so tough, bro. 2020 Brooklyn Nets, bro. 2019 Brooklyn Nets, excuse me. What was their roster like? Because Kevin Durant wasn't here yet, right? Let's see. Jared Allen. No, not yet. Yeah, I think this is back when what was it? When when he hit that when he almost hit that game winner against the Timberwolves. Uh Kyrie Irving, like it was a pseudo, like he did a crossover and almost had it, but I think time expired. Kyrie Irving Timberwolves game. Yep, that one. Cause he had like 50. Yeah, he had 50. It sucks because like that was a banger of a game too. And it went to overtime. Yeah, that game was hard, bro. I remember that game. Cause he ended it with an overtime shot. It was so crazy. Genuinely so crazy. Um, what was the last play of the game? You can show me. Brother man, I'm not trying to see the entire thing. Can't you just take me to the quarters? No, just take me to overtime. I'm about to say, there you go. Robert Covington, that's funny. Yep, that's where it was. Wow, he missed it with 0-0, man. That oh man, if he made that shot, bro. Holy, oh my lord. There you go. Let me finish up this section and then I'll be done. Gotta head out soon, so lunchtime. It's like Arahiko's not coming. Inui Arahiko and Yumizuka Satsuki are two people absent today. I wonder where she could be. Just as I was talking about it. Where is she, bruh? Where are you? Yumizuka Satsuki has caught a cold or something. Should be absent for a while. Senpai doesn't seem to be coming too, so I guess I'll eat by myself. I say that, but I'm not hungry. What is it? I don't feel so good to begin with, but after coming to school, I feel a lot worse. It's just not my body feeling heavy. The scar on my chest is irritating. It's an annoying sensation. Maybe I shouldn't have come to school. For a brief moment, I see the worrying faces of Hisui and Aki in my mind. Maybe the fact that I ignored Aki's wishes for me to rest last night and instead went to see Arkwright might have caused this. Being worn out by just sitting, I started to feel a strange uneasiness. Class has started already. Which class was it? I can't remember today's fifth period lesson. Even though I look at the blackboard and stare at the marks left behind by the teacher's chalk, I still don't know what class this is. I can't read it. The letters start to flow like water and mix together like some sort of hallucination. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Dizziness. My mind starts to slide away. Click, click. Tremble, tremble. Creak, creak. Wobble. What are these sound effects? Those noises stick out. Incompatibility. Where is that inconsistency coming from? I can't settle this I can't settle this feeling of something being out of place throughout my body. It fills me to the brim. As my bones are sliding out of place in their joints. Yes, since my joints are out of place, it causes that unnatural feeling. My corpse is burning unseen smoke and crumbling away. Boy, what the hell? Who, brother man, who are you? No, that's a dead end. That's a bad end. Yeah, I'm not reading those sound effects. I fall from my chair. A girl screams. I hear the footsteps of the teacher running to me. I, even though I completely passed out, I calmly watch myself from far away. What follows is like always. Collapse from my anemia. I was carried to the clinic where I slept until I recovered, since I had fever over 38 degrees. I'm being promised pasta and chicken? Word? Alright. Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Alrighty. Uh, anyways, because I had a fever of over 38 degrees Celsius. I wonder how hot that is. 38 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. 100-degree fever? Well, fever temperature in Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely fever temperature, that's for sure. Uh Past 7 o'clock, the school's closing time. The teacher called my house for someone to pick me up and went home. And this resulted in. Oh, it looks so cute. Oh, she's adorable. Oh, that's so adorable. Wow. Kohaku in her casual outerwear. This is so cute. Wow. I wonder if Hisu has any. She does. Wow, okay. I won't spoil what it is, but it is pretty cute too. Hey, okay, Shiki-san? You still have a fever, so please do not hesitate to lean on my shoulder. Yeah, that's how it is. No, I'm alright. I can at least walk, so please don't worry. Stepping away from Kohaku-san, I try to attempt to bluff my way out of it. Jeez, it's embarrassing enough for Kohaku-san to pick me up. The day I lean on her shoulders too, I'll die. That's not good, forcing yourself like that. It isn't your fault that your body's weak, Shiki-san. So you can ask help for a little. I won't tell Akiya-sama or Hisui-chan, so it's okay to depend on me for now. With a gentle smile, she takes my oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry. Blushing furiously, I meekly do as she says. Certainly, I might collapse if I continue to be stubborn. There's a car waiting outside, so please hold on until then. Pulling my hand away, Kohaku-san starts to walk. This isn't good. Just walking makes me incredibly dizzy. I depend on Kohaku-san to lead me to the stairwell as I hold on to my consciousness. There you go. I think that this is a good spot to end. I think this is a good spot, yeah. Sounds like things are about to go down, so I want to pause here. Yeah, I gotta go, but it's been fun, you know. Hopefully you all enjoyed a 2 hour and 20 minute stream. Not the longest, but granted, maybe not the shortest either. It's about as long as the Nero stream, so it's nothing crazy. But next time when I stream, I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I know that for sure because I got stuff planned. I also gotta work on a video as well. But yeah, no, how do I put this? I'm excited to continue because I really want to see like what's about to happen. Because I know a decent amount about this game because my friend, he really loves this game and he's told me a lot about it. So like by proxy through digesting information, I know a decent amount of it, but not a lot. I know major things, but I don't know the interconnecting tissue. So I'm trying to see how this all works out because I think I know the most about like Red Garden, more about that than I do about like Arcuate and CL. But I'm still really excited to see how this route goes because like I know there's two endings for each heroine, so we're gonna see how the arc route goes. But like I think I'm gonna try to get everything for arc route before I move on to CL. Yeah, like I imagine like yeah, I imagine this is the split between arc and CL. That's so funny. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's a reference in uh Trails to Azure or Trails in the Sky. Excuse me, Trails from Zero. Is arc and CL like is that a reference to Tsukihime? They are two separate what does arc and CL mean? Yeah, what does that mean? Rainbow. Oh, it just means rainbow. Never mind. I think it's just different. I think it literally is just different. Never mind then. Anyways, that's funny. Yeah, anyways, I always thought it was a reference to this game. It's not. How funny that turns out to be. Anyways, yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun this stream. I wasn't tired. I wasn't tired. That's awesome. I actually made it through without feeling eepy, so that's great. But yeah, until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully, the next stream will be a good one. Until then, Jana. Hopefully, you guys enjoy your